Hey, what's up guys? This video is mainly for those of you that are Spark amp players or have pedal boards. I wanted to put this in the Spark group because a lot of you bought these talent cell batteries to power the Spark, and originally that's what I bought it for too, and it's great. It works great for that. But I also wanted to try to power my looper pedal with it. Sometimes I like to just play with the looper pedal myself, and instead of changing out the 9 volts all the time on the Boss one. I have a couple of Boss ones, but this one's the one I bring all the time. Just it's compact, the RC1. You can put a 9-volt battery in it, but it lasts about 4 hours, and sometimes I find myself looping for way over that. So I wanted to be able to run this Boss with the power supply. It's the Talent Cell. This is the model number NB7102. So I want to run the Boss power supply with this. A couple things to note here. These are the inputs and outputs of the battery. If you were running just the Spark itself, it does come with a wire that goes from the, I believe it's the DC2 output directly into the Spark. It fits beautifully. It already comes with the cable, so you don't need any adapters or anything. It goes right to the Spark. When I tried to do something similar, let's see here. Actually, the DC1 and the 2 doesn't have the voltage for the pedals, so you would have to go either the USB-A, and you would have to do a step-up voltage from 5 volt to 9 volt, or you can use the USB-C, which is what I want to do. And yeah, so I want to use the USB-C out of this into the looper pedal, the RC1. The only problem is that the polarity on the RC1 is a little bit different than most common things. If you look on the back of it, it'll show you that the inner is negative and the outer is positive. So the only cable that I could find on Amazon that was USB-C type to the DC was a backwards polarity. So the inner was positive and the outer was negative. So it won't work. So what you have to do is you have to splice it and reverse the wires, and then just and solder it back, and that's it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll give you a quick show of what I'm doing. So here it is. This is the cable. So one end is the USB-C, which goes into the Talent Cell, and the other end is just I think it's a, don't quote me on this, but I think it's the 5.5 length by 2.5, something like that. But it's I'll link in the description to the exact cable. So what I'm doing is I'm splicing the ends. You know, just pick anywhere along the cable that you want to splice it, and you're going to have a red and a black. So all you're doing is splicing both ends, and instead of this, you are reversing it. So you're going to go black to red and red to black, and that's it. And once you do that, I got my soldering gun out ready to solder, but once you do that, you'll be able to plug directly in to your Boss pedals. I'm assuming that all Boss pedals are wired like this polarity, so you'll have to do this if you want to run your pedals with the battery. So it's just going to go into there. So straight out of the battery, USB-C into your Boss pedals. And that's how you do it. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I cannot find one of these cables on Amazon with the polarity that the Boss pedals need. This is for Boss. I don't know if all the other pedals are the same, but I'm assuming they are, because they all run on a daisy chain. You know, your pedal board, if you have multiple pedals, I'm guessing that they're all running the same polarity. So yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to share this video with you guys. If you guys do have a Talon cell, it's a great battery, runs your Spark for hours and hours and hours. So imagine what it could do to your pedals if you don't want to keep plugging them in all the time. So there you go. All right, see you guys later.